I built 14 crazy gadgets that will totally amaze you. From a real-life Rasengan to a pen that transforms into an umbrella, a clock that runs on water, and even my own Iron Man arc reactor. And the best part is that I built them from scratch. Today, I'll be showing you how they work, starting with one of the coolest, which is the real-life Rasengan. This gadget is inspired by Rasengan from Naruto movie. It makes it look like you're holding an energy ball in the palm of your hand. But there's actually no magic here. It's just the power of LEDs and some clever movements. I connected 4 LEDs in a T-shape with a space at the center for 2 small calculator batteries to power it up. Then I connected it to a small motor that rotates it in one direction, and then another motor that rotates it in a different direction. When these 2 movements combine, your eyes see a bright glowing ball of light, just like the Rasengan energy ball. This is literally anime in real life. Number 2 is the night pen. I built a pen with an extendable light that helps you write in the dark. So instead of searching for a torch to write at night, you can just press a button, adjust the light to your desired angle, and you're ready to write. And how I made it was to first build a tiny flashlight using a small battery, LED, and a switch. Then I attached it to a long rod inside the pen which can tilt sideways, allowing the light to shine directly onto the paper. Number 3 is the spy glasses. These are normal glasses at first, but they become spy glasses when you cut out a piece of mirror and place it at the side of the glass. It enables you to see what's behind you without actually turning around. It's quite simple. Number 4 is the Tesla coil, a device capable of transferring electricity through the air. The Tesla coil takes in DC and steps it up to a high voltage AC at a high frequency, producing an electromagnetic field that lights up any bulb around it. And the interesting part is that when the voltage gets high enough, you begin to see visible corona discharge at the tip of its output. This corona discharge is really beautiful and even hot enough to light a matchstick. Number 5 is the umbrella pen. I built a 2-in-1 gadget that works as a normal pen but can also be used as an umbrella. So in case the weather suddenly gets bad, you can simply press a button and the umbrella opens up. I also made the ink replaceable so you don't have to throw the whole thing away when it runs out. The problem, however, is that it's looking a bit bigger than I expected. So I'm beginning to wonder, did I just build a pen that has an umbrella or an umbrella that has a pen? Number 6, I reinvented the matchbox. With this design, you don't have to strike the matchstick against the outside of the box. Instead, the striking surfaces are positioned inside the box, so when you pull out the matchstick, it rubs against both sides and lights up almost instantly. It's a simple innovation, but it makes lighting a matchstick much easier. Number 7 is the water-powered clock. I built a clock that runs without a battery. It uses a simple electrochemical reaction to generate electricity from water. I simply used some copper wires and zinc as my electrodes, with salt water as my electrolyte, causing current to flow between the metals, which I then use to power a low-voltage clock. And the interesting part is that it's quite simple and portable. Number 8 is the magnetic pen holder. This gadget keeps your pen standing on its tip. Instead of dropping your pen on the desk after writing, you simply place it on the holder and it stays there. The simple trick is to place a magnet at the top of the holder and another small magnet inside the top of the pen. Then you adjust the distance between them so the magnetic force is just enough to hold the pen in place. It's simple but kind of feels futuristic. Number 9, I turned a transformer into a powerful electromagnet capable of lifting heavy loads. I took an old transformer, dismantled it and rearranged the iron pieces. Then I placed one of the coils back and connected it to a 12-volt power supply. Instantly, it became a very powerful electromagnet, strong enough to lift a heavy transformer. But then I noticed something strange. Even after disconnecting the power, the metal stayed attached for a few seconds. This happens because the iron core can retain some magnetism even after the power is removed. Number 10 is the magnetic stirrer. I created a water vortex in a cup using some magnets and motors. The simple technique is to place some magnets on top of a motor so that one side is north and the other south. Then another magnet is placed in the cup so that as the motor rotates, the magnet in the cup also rotates, stirring the liquid and forming a water vortex. But here's the interesting part. When I placed some LEDs at the bottom of the cup and turned on the device, the result was now a really beautiful water vortex which could even be used for home decoration. Number 11 is a simple inverter. I built a homemade inverter using just a transistor, a resistor, a battery and a transformer. This inverter is capable of conveniently powering a few devices, and the interesting part is that it uses just 2 rechargeable lithium batteries. Number 12 is the glow battery. I was able to get a little electricity from glow sticks. All I did was to get some glow sticks and surround them with 2 small solar panels. With this setup, the light from the glow sticks should cause the panels to release a little amount of electricity. And even though the current produced was so little, it was just a demonstration demonstration of generating electricity from a simple chemical process. Number 13 is the wireless tester. This tester can detect current without touching the bare wires. When an alternating current flows in a wire, a magnetic field is generated around the wire, and when you bring a coil close to that wire, current is induced into that coil. This little current is then amplified and used to turn on an LED or a buzzer. It's actually a simple build. Finally, number 14 is the Iron Man arc reactor. I built a working Iron Man arc reactor using some blue LEDs and a battery, which was looking cool, but I didn't stop there. I went ahead to include an electrolytic cell behind it that turns water into hydrogen and oxygen. The idea behind it is so that the arc reactor can feed this gas into other parts of the Iron Man suit, such as the repulsor and the flying boot. Well, I didn't build that part, but it's kind of a cool concept. Check out other videos and amazing projects that we've built, and if you love seeing DIY gadgets like this, then give a thumbs up to this video and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.